Side note, we did this video already and
it didn't record.
Cooking.
YONAS ain't stopping.
Hi everybody, it's Kristi.
And I'm Ray.
And we're back with another video. Woo! So today we're going to be talking about 5 things that we absolutely hate about each other.
And love about each other. Because you know we love each other.
Yeah, but you also get on my nerves.
And don't forget to go like, comment, and subscribe under this video. And we'll interact with you guys, you know. Ask us questions, we'll ask you guys questions, and enjoy this video. So, since last video you went first, I think it's just right that I go first this time, okay?
You just don't want to lose at rock, paper, scissors on TV anymore.
I'm not gonna lose this time, like...
So, let's do it.
Alright, fine.
Rock, paper, scissors, and shoot.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
It's alright. It's alright, baby. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Nah, I'm not a sore loser. Go ahead.
Nah, baby. I choose.
Whatever. So we're gonna do it like this. We're gonna start off the things that we hate. We absolutely hate. But then we'll do stuff that we love about each other. So 1 hate and 1 love.
Yeah.
And that's the order that we're gonna do it. So to start off, one thing I absolutely hate that Kristi does is when she burps and doesn't say excuse me. So she has this thing where, you know, she sometimes, you know, gets, after you eat, you gotta burp, right? But she doesn't say excuse me. Like, she thinks I'm used to it by now, but I'm definitely not. So yeah.
The thing about this is, number 1, everyone burps, right? I bet. 2, it could be just me and him in the room. I've already burped 3 times and said excuse me. The 4th little one, he want me to be like, excuse me. Why?
You gotta burp every single time. That's just what that is.
No, I don't.
That's just what it is.
No, that's stupid. You don't say excuse me every time you fart.
You see, I fart in secret though. You know, I let it out a little easy, and then, you know, just walk away. At that point, I don't gotta say excuse me because I'm not nowhere near the crime no more. So that's just what.
All right, pretend that I walked away then, because I'm not saying this.
Nah, but if it's loud though, I know it's.
Ray, you act like we in public. It be us in here.
Okay.
No, I'm not doing that.
Okay. All right, but the thing that I do love about you is how honest you are. If it's one person that I know is gonna keep it real with me, is definitely you. Guys, she calls me out on my ish all the time. Every single time. There's no way I can get away from not hearing her say, but you know you should be doing this right now, right? Like, so, yeah, I absolutely love that about her. You know, like, you need somebody in your corner to really keep it 100 with you. And that's just gonna make you a better person. So, I really do love that about you. Well, not I think I know.
Is it my turn? So one thing that Ray does that really gets under my skin, bro, just in the same vein as him telling me, oh, every time you burp you have to say excuse me.
I don't sound like that, first of all, but
it doesn't matter. That's not the point. Not the point. Not the point. Not the point. So just like every time I burp, I have to say excuse me. He'll tell me to do things, right, guys, that he just wouldn't do himself. It's like he's an idealist when it comes to advice that he gives me, at least. But when it comes to him, like, you know, I'm a realist and an idealist. So I give you both sides. But this guy, he'd be like, I don't know. It'd be like, oh, should I go eat a salad or a burger? And we at the same spot. We both online. He'd be like, you should definitely eat a salad, babe. You know what you're working toward, All right, what are you gonna eat? I'm gonna eat a burger though. With fries, extra cheese, all of that because I want to.
Look, you see, just like how I just said, I love that she keeps it honest with me and, you know, makes me a better person. You know, my advice to her is not based off of what I'm doing, you know. I'm bad, you know. If I'm gonna choose a salad and a burger, I'm gonna choose the burger every single time. Which, I mean, granted, I do love a good salad, but you know, like, I want her to be better than me. So I'm gonna give advice not based off of what I'm gonna do, but based off of what I know she should be doing. You know, because I don't want to hear later like, damn, I should have done this and I should have done that. And why you told me to do this? You know, so I'd rather give her advice based on the idea of her being better than, you know, what she actually wants to hear. So that's just what that is. And I'm going to keep doing it.
Whatever. At least now I know to be like, all right, so what would you do in this situation?
Oh yeah, and then I'm gonna tell you like, oh no, I'm getting a burger, definitely, without a doubt. So.
Anyways, go ahead, man. Go ahead.
What you love about me?
Oh yeah, I love something too. I love it too.
She don't love me.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So the thing that the love that I have is that he supports me in absolutely everything I do. So it don't matter. It don't matter what I do. Number one, if Ray isn't already doing something with his mom, or like he already like has tickets, you know what I'm saying? Like he already bought the ticket, he's going away. He already spoke to me about it, but I have something that comes up. Ray's gonna be there regardless, 99.1% of the time. Yeah, so he supports me no matter what I do. Like when it comes to singing, when it comes to this YouTube, when it comes to any of the ideas that I have, he's like, yeah, you should definitely do. I can see you doing that. There's a market for that too. He gives me all the facts as to why I should do it because he's a supporter, and that's one of the things that made me fall in love with him. We got back together. Not how he supports me only, but also how he supports his friends. I like that.
I love hearing love. It makes you warm inside. Anywho, so this is one thing I've started to hate about Kristi. When Kristi tells you a situation, right? And this is along based off of advice topic. When she asks you about, okay, what would you do? Or what do you think I should do? And you tell your honest opinion, and it's not what she wants to hear, she's gonna get upset and end the conversation right there. Like there's no discussing it further. Like, okay, I don't want to talk about this no more. Like, you just don't understand. Like, if I'm giving you advice and it's good advice, you're just gonna stop the conversation right there. I absolutely hate that. Like, why not let's discuss the pros and cons? But no, you want to stop the conversation, but then come back later on, a few hours later, like, you know, you were right, or I thought about that already. Like, I don't like that.
That's okay that you don't like it. God's not done with me yet, so I'm still working on that. Like, at least I come back and I can admit, you know what, I was wrong in that situation. I'm sorry. At least I can do that, and I have no problem doing that. Right?
Okay. You go. But the initial conversation, I don't like.
God's not done with me yet.
Heard you. But what I do love about her is how she's able to think through her feelings. Like, you know, when most people, like, when they're like feeling upset about something or sad about something, sometimes they're not able to identify what they're really mad about. You know, they may be mad at a situation, but they direct that anger to a person who was a part of the situation. But with Kristi, she's able to decipher, okay, why am I really upset? Why am I sad? Why am I hurt? You know, she's able to decipher, well, it's not this person, or maybe it's, you know, the situation that we're in or something like that. And, you know, recently she showed me how she was able to, you know, decipher why she was upset at something. And I really do appreciate her for that, for not, well, yeah, she was upset at me, but at the same time, it was other contributing stuff to it as well. So I do love that she's able to, you know, think through her feelings. I think that is a wonderful skill to have.
I'm gonna be a handful. I gotta be able to tell you why.
Yeah.
I'm not a handful, y'all. Shut up. Shut up. All right. So moving forward, because we're always moving forward. What I don't like about Ray. I love my boyfriend. I really do. I really, really do. But he just, sometimes he just moves and speaks so slowly, y'all. Like ridiculously slowly. And me, like, I'm already on like Z, but my guy is on C still. You feel me? And I'm just like, we already discussed this, but just, I don't know. The way his mind works, he'd be like, all right, so what you're telling me is X, Y, Z, correct? And I'm like, yes, I said X, Y, Z. That's what I mean, X, Y, Z. We already discussed that. Let's move forward. You know, let's go back to A or something. Let's do something else. And he's just like, all right. I'm just trying to make sure I understand what you're saying. And then, so here's what I think. And it's just like,
I'm gonna speak to this right now. See, the way my mind works is that, like, I'm a logical thinker and I have to decipher what that person is saying. Like, somebody could say something to you, but you gotta unpack what they're saying. Like, my mind is not like, you know, I have to like really unpack what you're saying. So that's why I have to like, okay, so what you're saying is X, Y, and Z, right? Okay. You know, like I'm in school. That's just how I learned how to think, to be honest with you. And I can't change that. So you're just gonna have to love that you hate it, that you love it. I don't know.
Deal with it?
Just, yeah, deal with it.
Huh. Okay. But what I also love about Ray, my best friend, is that he's really, really patient with me and with with anything. Like, he is metered, he's patient, he has a very calm spirit and soul, and yeah, like even when I feel like, you know, the dog meme where he just sitting drinking his tea and like the whole world is like in flames around him.
That's definitely me.
Yo,
that is definitely me. Yo, nothing phases me like that.
That's a good thing and a bad thing.
Nah, there's times where I've gotten like upset, angry.
Never seen angry.
What about that Coachella moment? That wasn't angry, or that was more like
What Coachella moment?
When we got scammed into going to that party.
Oh yeah, you.
Yo, actually, we're gonna have to make a video about Coachella.
Yes, it was a. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's not for us.
If you black, you know.
What you doing there? Oh.
It's just too hot, you know, dusty. It's just a lot of people.
A lot of naked people. Naked.
And yeah, it's just not good.
But that's another video. Back to this video.
One thing I absolutely hate, and this might top all 5 that I'm gonna say in this video, is your double standards.
Me?
Yeah, you. Who else? So Christy would get upset at me for something that I've done. Like, say, for example, let's say we're going somewhere and I arrive to her house an hour later than I said that I was going to get here, which granted, I understand, you know, if I'm saying I'm going to arrive at 8 and I get here for 9, that's bad, you know. But then when she does it, and I apologize, but when she does it, she thinks it's okay. Like, I shouldn't get upset. And I give you a perfect example at this. So Christy said she's coming to my house one night, and I said, okay, all right, cool, come over. And she says she's gonna arrive at 5. 5 comes, there's no Christy to hear from her. So I'm like, all right, you know, I'm not gonna text her. Maybe there's traffic around that time. 6 comes, no Christy. It's not until maybe 7 or 7:30 that Christy then texts me, oh, I'm on my way. You thought I wasn't coming no more, huh? And laughs. I'm like, so my time wasn't important that you could have texted me at 5 to tell me that you weren't going to be coming at 5 anymore? And that's what that's double standards. Like, I hate that, you know? Like, if you're going to get upset at me for being late, make sure that you're on time as well.
I'm on time now. I'm a lot more on time. Don't do that.
But that's just one example. I'm just saying there's other examples where you have these double standards where you get upset at me for stuff and you do the same thing.
Because I want you to be better.
Oh, like, let's not do that.
Okay.
But in the same breath, one thing I absolutely do love about Christy, is how goofy she is and her sense of humor. I feel like we're both goofy people and we like just understand each other's jokes, you know. Even though I tell her that she's not funny, which, you know, most 9 times out of 10 she's not.
That's not true.
I understand the jokes, you know, like it's funny, you know. Yeah, I feel like having a sense of humor and making other people laugh is a good trait, and you know, I love that about you.
So
you're not funny. But
I am funny, and I make you laugh.
I'm just saying that you're goofy and you have a good sense of humor.
Alright, baby. Anyways, moving on, because you want to give these the backhanded compliments. Whatever. So, my turn. The next thing, anything about Ray that really grinds my gears. It's gonna sound really small, y'all, but personally, I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't do that. So when Ray gets thirsty, right, y'all? You know when you get thirsty, you be like, I don't know. When I get thirsty, I reach for my water. When Ray gets thirsty, he be like, that cringe. That makes me cringe so much. He just be like a grandpa. I'm like, are you thirsty? It's like, yeah, I am. And then he goes get water, but it's like, why can't water be like the first thing? You just gonna sit there and be thirsty?
I gotta be real thirsty. Like I'm about the verge of dying to grab for my water. I don't know why. That's just...
You don't love yourself.
That's just how my body works.
You don't love yourself.
Like, and it's 9 times out of 10 is like when I'm like working or concentrating on something. Like, I don't think about drinking water.
Or watching TV.
Or
talking to me. Or driving. Or doing absolutely
Basically
anything.
Yeah.
Well, you need to love water. Do something about that. I can't relate. Okay, so now what I love about Ray, one of the things. Oh, this might actually be the first thing that I really loved about him. But he's really kind. You know, like he's really a kind, gentle spirit. And that is not, you don't find that with everyone. And I feel like I'm aggressive, but at the core, like, it's like you have to get through the aggressiveness to meet like the soft part of me, you know. So not a lot of people know that part of me at all because I'm guarded. I'm still working on me, but you know, like that's one of the first things I love. Like he's kind, he's giving, he's thoughtful, like naturally. And at first I was like, it's not real. He's not real. Something's up. He's like that all the time, and it's because his mom raised him well, essentially. So yeah, that's what I love about you. That's what I love about you.
I know we discussed patience, but I'm just gonna mesh two things together here. So one thing I hate about Kristi, or two things that I hate about Kristi, I'm gonna mesh them together, is her short patience. You know, her patience level is like, I was gonna say non-existent, but it's definitely gotten better, you know, since we started talking. But yeah, when we first started talking, like, I'm a very slow mover. She would just get annoyed very quickly, like, come on, let's go. Like, why are you moving so slow? I'm ready. Da, da, da. You know, like, my patience level is just like,
that sounds so bad.
It's just it was low, but now it's midway here. You know, it fluctuates.
Yeah, it does fluctuate. Sometimes I have a whole lot of patience.
Yeah.
Sometimes I just don't.
And then the second thing, and don't take this the wrong way because she's not, disclaimer, but like messiness in the way, like, you know, everybody's messy. Like, you know, your room has maybe clothes on the bed or on the chair or something, or like, you know, everyone is messy one time or the other, but like it irks me a little bit because like she gets on me for being messy as well.
I don't go around telling YouTube. I've never told YouTube that you're messy.
But this is what we hate and love, so we might as well spill the tea here.
Well, my thing is, how you gonna be messy but be upset at me being messy? Is that not a double?
In my core, I'm clean.
No, but in reality, your room just looks just like me. So I don't like that. And past that, you bringing up my past now. Like, I'm a whole new person.
But the thing that I do love about Kristi is her smile on her body, you know, like for a guy, the first thing you're attracted to a woman or the person you're talking to is their physical features, you know, like if you look at the smile, turn to the camera, Kristi, and smile, show your teeth. This is perfect set of teeth, boy. You see these eyes right here? They're bright as hell. And you see these curves. Well, you can't see all the curves right now, but voluptuous, you feel me? So yeah, that was the first thing that attracted me to her, like her good looks. You know, she's a very good looking individual.
Not my mind.
Well, it's first physical,
Not how I carry myself.
and then your mind and your personality. But you carry yourself very well.
I know that, but you
You
didn't
do.
say that.
You got that nice catwalk. To be honest.
I do not. Oh my god.
Anywho, but yeah, you know, very good looking individual. Let me know in the comments if you agree.
Anyways, okay. So one of my like pet peeves, I have a couple for real, but one of my pet peeves, and it's not that I depend on his like approval or for him to say things like that are really sweet, but I don't necessarily need it. However, I just feel like I'm so free with how I you know, tell him, oh, you look so good, oh, you smell good, oh, that haircut is everything right now. You know, like I do all of that for him, but I don't feel like he does that for me all the time, and I don't like that. I don't like that. So that's a conversation that we come back to sometimes, because it's just like, I'm sitting here looking amazing and you have said nothing about it.
I just commented on how good she looks, and this is...
Right. Am I lying?
You're not lying.
Okay,
You're
so
definitely
that's
not
all
lying.
that matters.
You're not lying.
All right. So that's one of my pet peeves, because it's like, I'm not giving all this love. Mind you, I'm not giving it to get necessarily, but I'm not in the business of having relationships that aren't reciprocal. So what the energy I give, I expect it right back, especially with my partner. So yeah. So what I really like about Ray is that he can put himself together. So like, he knows how to go outside in different venues, like and look appropriate and smell good and make sure that his hair is cut, and you know, he likes to take care of himself, and I like that because I also like to take care of myself. That's really important.
Yeah, guys,
really
you need to go get a pedicure.
Okay, get a pedicure. Make sure that your hair is cut. Cut and clean your fingernails. Okay, let's move on.
Since I combined the last two things that I hate about her, I'm just gonna say strictly things I love about you now.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna say all the things right now. I love that you're goal oriented. You know, I feel like it's important to know where you want your life to go. You know, like, yo, if you got no direction, you just walking aimlessly like in this world, like that's a red flag right there.
Yeah.
You know, we have a short time on this earth, so spend that time wisely. You know, like, where do you see yourself in 5 years, 10 years? You know, do you want a family? Do you want a house? Do you want to not live in America? You know, that's important things to know about a person. And if, you know, I understand people are still figuring things out. That's understandable. But even in figuring things out, I feel like at least you may have some sort of idea, like, you know, like
general direction.
Yeah.
I want to go up, not down.
Not down. Yeah. And you know, we're always discussing like what we want to do. Oh, what you want to do 2 months? Christy has a thing where she plans vacation. Well, not plan, but say, oh, I want to go in 2022. I want to go to Africa. Bro, we still in 2019. Like,
I sure do.
We got 2-3 years. Like, we could go to 2, 3, 4 other places within that time span, and you might change your mind at that point.
But Africa is that's a big one, so you gotta plan years in advance. Yeah,
I get it, but you gotta stop with the 2025s and the 26s. Like, let's bring it back, you know. So yeah, being goal oriented is definitely a big one for me. And lastly, she's an intricate thinker. You can say something to Christy like, the sky is blue, but she's taking that sentence and thinking, so why is he saying the sky is blue? Why is it not red? But did he not see the birds even though the sky is blue? Like, she will take your sentence and try to analyze it to the point where, you know,
I know your whole life story.
Yeah, you know.
I know your traumas.
But sometimes she can assume too as well. But I think no. But yeah, being an intricate thinker is important. Just because like she can really analyze a person and tell, okay, this person is not in my corner versus this person is in my corner. You know, or what someone's real intentions are with you. You can't BS her in any way. And I think that's important. You know, like, there's going to be a lot of people in this world who are not for you, and you need to be able to spot them head on, because they will BS you to the point where they're so intertwined in your life. You know, it's going to be hard to cut them out. So yeah.
So basically, love everything. You can't say it out loud?
I'm shaking my head, yes.
Whatever. Okay, so I only have 2 more things for real. I have 3, but I'm only gonna say 2. So I love how Ray loves his friends and like roots for his friends. Like if you're one of his people, that's it. Like he'll be at everything you do. He'll always be, so you can always call on him. He'll be there. It doesn't matter. It don't matter what you're doing, you know? So I love that about Ray. Like I love how the way you love other people, especially people that matter to you, like your mother, your sisters, your, like if you have nieces and nephews, cause you know family is very important to me. So the way you treat your family, it just says a lot to me. So yeah, I love that. I absolutely love that. And then the last thing is, you know, like what I love about you is that you're very, like you're balanced. Like he will be like so intense in whatever work or workout or like situation he may be in. He will focus solely on that, not do anything else. He won't even eat throughout the day because he's at work focusing, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, Ray knows how to have so much fun. Yeah, I feel like he's the first guy I've ever been with that I could go to the club with, I could go to the movies with, I could go anywhere with him. I go to a museum. It don't matter where we go because we're gonna have a great time regardless. And I think it's just the chemistry that we have. Like we have fun, y'all.
That's a fact. Boy, it could be anything. Like,
oh shoot! Yeah, we have so much fun, and we both work so hard. So that makes, I love that because that's exactly how I am. So yeah, that's what I love about you all night. Okay, y'all. So we just wanted to come and talk about these things because, you know, what we hate and what we love about each other is a conversation that we have very often. We're always checking in with each other to see like, okay, how can we make this relationship work? How can we make it better? And how can I make you happy and you make me happy, you know? And that's in all facets. And we just wanted to show you, of course, in a open and funny kind of way, but we just want to show you what that looks like. Like, it's very important to have a conversation, be able to even have the conversation of what you like and don't like, and to think about what you like and don't like with your partner, right there.
yeah, you definitely got to list it out. Like, I feel like you're constantly asking me why I love you, and it's good to like remember why you love somebody, you know, because like, you know, life and just going through life or just going through your daily routine, everyday work, school, working out, whatever, you may get caught up and forget why you love someone. And you know why the reasons why you love someone outweighs the reasons, the things that you hate about them.
Yeah,
you know, because you gotta love the hate to really truly love someone, or love to,
the love has to outweigh the hate.
or learn how to live with the
the
things that you don't like. So yeah, I just think it's important to always have that discussion with your person.
All right, y'all, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. See you in the next video.